Hey, you watching this on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you so very much for checking out my video. If you want to skip right to the gameplay, there is a timestamp in the description. And if you want to hear some music and banter, go ahead and hang around. If you want to help me out, hit that like button. Maybe even think about subscribing. And if you want to hang out live, you can go check out my Twitch channel. The link for that's in the description as well. All right, I'm going to play that music. I'll be right back. Thanks again. Hey, Propalio, welcome in. How's it going? How's your evening treating you? Oh, I need headphones. I need new headphones so bad. Ah, sleepy. Yeah, me too. Strong desire to climb straight into bed and get some sleep in. Yeah, me too. Me too. Um, but I'm going to persevere. We're gonna see if we can't make a little bit of progress on Okami. I am become EB, cozy in beds, right? Yeah. I wish to become EB and cozy in bed. I have a strong desire. Oh. Ooh. Sleepy though. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna wait too long. I don't have anything terribly interesting to say, but because I'm like certain I'm going to forget it come end of stream. So we'll say it now. Happy solstice tomorrow. It'd be nice to have the day start to get a little bit brighter soon. All right. For those who want to know, that is the U.S. track of Stardust Speedway present. Sonic CD. I know a lot of people love the Japanese track way more, but actually I like some of the US tracks, and that one in particular. All right. Can Po spell? The answer may surprise you. There we go. Okami HD. What's alphabetical order? Okay, where's my mouse cursor here? Lol. Oh no. What is happening? What in the absolute heck? Okay. Hold on. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Okami broke my mouse and keyboard there. Just wanted to be the center of attention. There we go. That's looking a little bit better, I think. Hey, now we're cooking. You know, here's what I'm gonna say. We start off with a little bit of easy to fix technical problems. It means the rest of the stream is gonna go without any issues, right? That's how it works. I think that's how it works. That's how they told me it worked. All right. Cool. You know, I realized I don't know if I ever talked to this guy. Now let's see, what am I doing here again? Oh yes, I took shelter under this guardian sapling. And I heard that terrifying sound before, like a monster growling. Well, this is perfect, it's fate. Why don't I set up shop here? You know where to come when you're sent shopping, right, Pooch? Oh yes, I don't know if you'll understand this, but here goes. I'd like to ask you a favor. It'll be a cinch with your nose. If you sniff out any nice bowls or dishes lying about, don't just leave them to rot away. Bring them to me, would you? If you turn up any treasures that are worth a bit, I'll pay you. Treasures? Found anything like that, Emmy? If you did, you should just sell it. I mean, what are you going to do with stuff like pots and dishes? Hard to sell stuff you worked so hard to get, but don't worry. All the treasure you collect will be cataloged in the fan menu. What are you mumbling about? Have you got some things for me? I don't know, do I? I don't think that I do, actually. Oh, wait. Is this something I can and should sell? I'm not really sure. I'm gonna hold off for now, because I'm not really certain what I'm supposed to do. Is this something I can do? Oh, okay, now the trouble is remembering all the controls here. There we go. You obtained a wooden bear. Though carved from wood, it is fearsome as the real thing. Oh boy. Hold up. Gotta renegotiate my windows here just a teeny bit. There we go. Much better. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. What is this guy doing? Ow, ow, ow. What's going on? Ida of Dangan Express never trips up. I've fallen and I can't get up. Must be a curse. Express Messenger Ida. I should say it would be Ida. Oh, you studied Japanese, right? Yeah, totally. I don't have time for falling over. People are waiting for mail. Those monsters must have set some kind of trap for me as a joke. Darn it, I knew I should have bought a traveler's charm. Hey, Pooch, that's a traveler's charm you got there, isn't it? You offer traveler's charm. Oh, yes. I feel so light. My body feels as light as feather. His body is ready. Thanks, Pooch, you saved me. Can't hang about. I'm gonna catch up on my deliveries. Oh, thank you for the raid loitering. Welcome in, everyone. Mushy, loitering, jerk face. Food man, how's it going? Thank you so very much for the raid. Just started up, so great timing. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. I like lambasted my chat just before we raided to follow and not to swear. Thank you. Good to have you all. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. What were you playing, loitering? I apologize. I didn't even see the stream notification go up. I have someone else to raid during stream, says Mission. Thank you. Yeah. Always happy to have people jump in and say hi. And if anyone needs to get going, like, just thank you for dropping in. Don't stress it at all. I know how that is sometimes. And yeah. This guy's really booking it. Can I talk to him? I can't even keep up with him. Loring says, I was playing Persona 3 Reload, trying to smash as much as I can. Ideally, I'll be done by year's end, but I have my doubts. I have heard such good things from Persona, but I think I've seen more watching you play than I had ever seen of it before. It looks good. It looks really good. Trying to start the New Year fresh. Don't tempt me. Next year, Loitering is going to play Persona 5 and 100% it. Uh, this is a Guardian statue, but I don't think anyone's been here in years. It's in pretty bad shape. I feel kind of sorry for it. Why don't you leave an offering? He said it at me. Loves that game. Um, Ida's really booking it. Um, recommend Persona 4 Golden for you. Personally, hate Persona 5. 3 is good, but I think 4 and 4 Golden would be most your speed. Okay. Um, it might be something I'll check out eventually. Yeah, like I said, I've heard so many good things. I kind of want to. It's a pretty long game, though, right? All of them are, aren't they? Oh, Sunbreak, welcome in. Dealing with your dog. Oh, no worries. How do I don't know if there's anything I can offer right now. Persona 4 is the shortest, but I clocked it close to 80. Yeah, that is long. Propelio, I'd love to check out a Persona game at some point, but I'm afraid of delaying. Loading says Persona 5 is super long. Oh boy. Actually, I've heard 3 and 4 are best. I've yet to play 4. Loading. Actually, I might have been closer to 60 thinking about it. That's still, that is a time investment. But, I mean, it sounds like it's worth it. It sounds like it's a lot of fun. Oh, pigs. Okay. Yes, let's go ahead and feed the piggies. Let's get. I'm trying to think of what my. I think I was pretty close to that on Spiritfarer, though, so you know. Not like I haven't done long ones. Very good story, almost had me in tears my fish. I mean, that sounds good. I, to be honest, I don't want to say it's the only thing I like to play because I've played a few things recently that have just been a lot of fun that are just kind of silly and goofy, like What the Car. But I love me a good story. Regularly put in 100 plus into games I like, so my perception of game length is skewed. Propelius. The same reason I haven't done Xenoblade 3. I think I put 90 hours into 2. Yeah, those are also pretty long ones. I started on Xenoblade 2, and I was enjoying it, but I just couldn't get. I never got particularly far into it. And then as I heard people say, like, oh yeah, no, it's a huge time commitment, it kind of scared me away. Loitering says it definitely shows in stream series, though. Okay. Oops. Moon Shrine. People purify themselves here before visiting the Moon Cave. Okay. Probably I would love to put more time into games like that. I like long games, but I have hobbies I want to pursue and other games to play. Too many other games to play. Waring says I have close to 1K hours on one save alone in Monster Hunter World. Oh boy. Oops. Oh dear me, this is awful. Priest of the Moonshine, Mika. Ah, most welcome guest has wandered into our shrine. Your timing is immaculate, Wolf. I need to speak to you. Outside is Lake Harami, Nippon's largest lake. In the middle of it, there was an old shrine called the Moon Cove, or Moon Cave, that's completely disappeared, vanished into thin air. It enshrines the wicked demon that Nagi and Shiranui once defeated. It housed Tsukuyomi, the fabled sword that keeps the demons at bay. That demon, its nameless. No, I'd be cursed if I said it. Anyway, the point is, what on earth happened to the shrine? It's guarded day and night by the Tao Master Waka. On one occasion, on the one occasion he has to go back to the city, this happens. Oh dear. So that's more to say. Lately, there's been monsters haunting these parts as well. Those mischief-making monsters are the worst. I expect this is their doing. Well, maybe not this time, but they still need to be dealt with. I've already prepared a wanted list for them. Ooh. Loitering says, I probably have close to 2K hours between all my saves on World, Rise, Generation, and Stories. Oh, wow. Really like Monster Hunter. I've heard it's great. Oh, I hate Waka. Oh, no. Um, Gods will have marked all those wanted monsters with a sign. You'll know as soon as you lay eyes on them. However, they're very cautious. They only come out at night. If you put this list up somewhere obvious, Wolf, sure some brave soul will step up to the challenge. May the gods protect you always. Hey, this is a sweet job for us, Amy. Let's keep this list handy and take care of all those mischief-making monsters ourselves. I mean, we're gonna run into them whether we like it or not. Might as well collect the reward, too. Anyway, seems like they only come out at night. Let's give it a shot. I might have mentioned this before, but I had, when I did Japanese class, Akuzo the Interloper appeared. What's with this monster? Uh, exercising arrows stuck in it. Exercising arrows are sacred relics for driving away evil. I mean, somebody really wanted to get rid of this monster. Come on, Amy, finish it off. Don't let it get away. But one of the guys I actually was in Japanese class with, he was a huge Monster Hunter fan. And I believe he was playing it on a PS2. But he would, like, I'd give him a ride to class because we lived right next to each other. And, yeah, it was, he was always telling me stories from it. It sounded like it was a great game. And I've seen a few other people play it, but I've never tried it. Loitering says, my one birthday wish is to get Monster Hunter Stories 3 and for it to run well on my PC. Serene says, Sup, Po, how's the wolfing going? Good, how are you doing, Serene? Thanks for coming in. It's one of the monsters from the Monster Notebook. We just happened to find it. Hyper Paleo. Oh man, so I watched that clip and I'm like, wow, I really sounded like I was not, like I didn't want him in. I feel so bad. It was not my intent. Well, you never know what you'll find next. You know that monster notebook you have? Well, you can cross out the wanted monster you've taken care of. Monster you just finished off is on the wanted list. Go ahead and strike the name off of the list with your brush. Okay. But who was it? Was it this guy? No, not that one. Strike off the... I don't... Who was it? It was the interloper, that's right. Perpalio leave. No, I don't want you to leave. One less monster. At this rate, it won't be long before you can cross them all out. Once you defeat the wanted monsters, go see the poet. Maybe he'll give you a reward. You can only hope. Serene says, I'm doing pretty great now. I'm on winter break. Hey, alright. Rock on. Huh? We passed under the shrine gate and followed the narrow path. So where the heck is the moon cave? Should be right here. What's with that big old mountain over there? Since when did that appear in the middle of Lake Harami? They say the moon cave is where Nagi slew the legendary beast. But that huge mountain is way too big for the moon cave I remember. I mean, just look at it. It's massive. Youch, what the heck? Some kind of barrier here. Never seen one so powerful before. Better off staying away from this thing. Can I headbutt it? Told you we should stay away from the barrier. That's some evil power right there, I tell ya. Okay. I suspect there's nothing else here I'm not missing, like some secret back entrance into the cave. I guess we'll come back later. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. Oops. There we are. Oh, that's right. We have our bombs. That was the last thing I did before. I miss? Yes. Alright, we'll try to do this a little bit closer. The potato. You obtained coral fragment. Hunk of coral said to have been brought from the Dragon Palace. Alright, cool. Well, I guess we'll be exploring around a little bit more. Obtained feeding. Scroll drawn by the wandering artist. Okay. Let's feed some piggies. Okay. Oops. Cool. On the valley. Miki village. Back to forest. Serene says, I totally thought you were going to eat the pigs. Yeah. Kind of seems that way, doesn't it? No, I don't know if you can eat them. It says you can bite them, though. Which makes me a little curious what that would look like, but... Okay, that's the firework dude's house. Right. On a valley. Let's see. Oh, really? Loitering says, that, we're gonna make some hamburger. That sounds lovely. I had veggie stir fry for dinner. Some marinated beef. It was really, really, really good. Oh. Alright. Serene, thank you for getting the bot. Gained Exorcism Slip S. Paper depicting holy incantations. Slightly damages nearby enemies. I don't think there's any offering that I can do just now. It's quite the bot name. Yes, it is. I didn't even look that closely until now. The Butlerian Jihad continues. Thou shalt not make a machine in the image of a man. Okay. Nameless Man's Kiln. It's a big old kiln for firing pottery. Guess somebody works here. Bet they could make some sweet pottery in a kiln like this. Cool. Feed bag. Herbs. Sweet herbs, popular among herbivorous animals. Goodness sake. Alright, cool. I keep getting a faint whiff of blossoms coming from the valley recently. Feeling of peace is like washing over my soul here, man. Alright, well. Things are seeming a little bit better, all in all. Can't dig that because it's too hard. Alright, so William says Ares is still super sick, but like every time I'm thinking about taking him to the walk-in, he starts feeling better. Oh, I'm sorry he's not well though. Laying in his bed doing nothing all day. Poor guy. Dude, that's rough. I'm sorry. Hopefully he'll feel better soon. It's hard when the kid is sick. It's really hard. Larry says he's been laying out for like 4 days now, but every time, like, all right, I'll take him to the walk-in. He's up to do some degree in up to some degree in chatty the day after. Yeah. You never know what to do. I get that. One. Believe me, I do fully understand that. But yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't know if I have any more seeds for these guys. Okay, I have the bomb. I think I've blown up the things that I can blow up. I can heal this tree real quick since we're here. Peaches, 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 peaches. Alright. According to his mother, his sister is sick too, and they've taken her to the ER twice for it. That being said, he's not nearly as bad of a condition, but still, whatever's going around is nasty. Oh my goodness. That is scary. Do you know? I think I might have asked before, do you know what it is, or a suspicion? Is it like, it's not like a COVID variant or anything, is it? No bad flu is going around. I had a... I don't want to quite say he was a coworker, because he was sort of in a different department, but someone I worked with a lot at work, and he had long COVID, and he actually passed away from it this year. It was really sad. Really sweet and nice guy. Not trying to be scary or anything, just like, you know, stuff is nasty. Loring says, apparently friend's kid had something like RSV or something. Oh, RSV is rough for kids. Yeah, I have heard. Ugh, so sorry. Ad time. Yeah. Nope. Okay. Get out of the way, coming through. Got a mountain load of letters to deliver, alright. Ad is really phoning it in. Got a still image with audio. Oh no. Welcome back from ads, but for Palio, it sounds like you got some real interesting ones to watch. Well done. Examine. God of Forest Port. Ferry between Shinshu, goodness, Field and a God of Forest docks here. Ferry used to run frequently, but it's been out of service ever since the water level dropped. Well, Amy, I think we've seen about all there is to see in Shinshu Field. Maybe it's time we checked in on Sakuya back in Kamiki Village. Oh, okay. There we go. Well, I appreciate you telling me where to go. Let's go back. Love that guys runs his Propelli. At least the ads weren't like 400% louder than the stream. That's a nice change. Yeah, that's fair. It's never fun when it absolutely assaults your ears. Oh, you know what we can do to make things a little bit nicer around here? Let's try that again. Larry says, I am also back, just late responding because food. Oh yeah, no worries. Get some food. Enjoy. Eat and enjoy. Funny boing noise. There we go. Nikki wants one hamburger. I'm having a double cheeseburger. Sounds good. I love burgers, dude, and homemade burgers are awesome. I'm decided if I want to cut up onions or not, though. What's all this? I have mixed feelings on onions and burgers, like mixed into them. Like there are times where I really am into it, and then there's times where I'm like, no, I don't want that. Onion powder seems to be a nice balance for me, because you get the flavor, but it's a lot less work. Wow, what's all this? Village just bustling with activity. Wonder what's going on. Polly says onions are great. They are great. Like, I don't want to make it sound like I don't like it, but there are times where I prefer not to. Okay then, guess I better offload some stock before heading back. Feel free to take a look if you've been sent to do this shopping, pup. Sure. Let's get a couple of these, I guess. I don't... feel like I always have enough of those. Oh, not making homemade. Love onions, but it's 2 a.m. I don't know if I want to put the effort anymore. Serene says, how dare you hate onions, Poe? I don't hate onions, though. I really don't. I think they're good. I just don't always feel like cutting up onions. Loitering, that is fine. But yeah, no, you got me really excited. I'm like, oh man, homemade burgers sound freaking great. But you know, even not homemade burgers are great. Like they're just, honestly, it's probably one of my favorite foods, to be perfectly honest. Propalio, that is a little late for onion cutting. It can be, yeah. That's for me. If I'm eating that late, usually I'm struggling. So if I can make anything that's tasty, I'll take it, regardless of how complicated it is. I usually am, if I'm up at 2 a.m., that usually means something has gone horribly awry. Usually at work. Ahaha, what a joy to see life returning to the land. Wayne says, I haven't made homemade burgers in 5.5 years? 6 years? Oh boy, that is a while. Just 13 more to go. We'll be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. Well, hopefully I don't miss any. I realized that these have been a little bit of a blind spot. Trying to pay attention for them, but I realize I keep walking past them. Serene, I'm a 2 a.m. snacker sometimes, but usually just eating chips or something. Yeah. That's about all the energy I have for eating that late is like just, or early, maybe? It's just stuff like that. Used to occasionally be up later many years ago when I moved out of my parents'. But I've always been one, like, I'm kind of a morning person, not a night person. So I usually do, like, by that point I am just falling apart. Here to listen to the ramblings of an old woman, are you? Well, I was doing the laundry, but when I was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. Oh, whatever shall I do? Where did that darn pole go? How could something important like that just disappear? She's missing something that should be here, is she? Better help her out, Furball. Laugh it up, Furball. A new drying pole? Oh my, where did that come from? Gods must have answered my prayers. How wonderful. Time to dry the laundry. I was glad I was able to make her feel better. Well, I'm glad I was able to hang my laundry, but the sun seems to be so far away these days. Maybe he doesn't like all those monsters that are lurking about. If only it would shine closer, my laundry would be dry in a second. Be careful what you wish for. The sun is burning clothes light on fire. My word, the sun is suddenly drawn so close. My laundry will be bone dry in no time. First my pole and now this. Will the miracles never cease? Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want some too, Snowball. No one makes better cherry cakes. They're mouth-watering good. Okay. Lawyer says, I usually procrastinate making food, so I typically just don't get around till dinner in the AOS. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Serene says, sometimes I'll wake up really early and not be able to get to sleep. Like making a big breakfast then. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Well, not the waking up early and not falling back asleep, but big breakfast. Lawyering. I did catch 3 shinies earlier though, so my day hasn't been unproductive. Well, that's good. I am ashamed to say what I've been doing today. Not really ashamed, but just kind of like, oh man, do I really want to admit? I'm playing RuneScape again, and so I was very proud of myself. I got up to level 92 mining, level 92 smithing. It's one of those like, man, do I really want to admit how much I play RuneScape? Probably not. Kushi's Sake. That's right. Yep. Cool. That's right. We've been here already. Probably he's an addict again. Yes, I am. I kind of go through phases with RuneScape. I'll play it really like hard for like a couple weeks, and then I won't play it again for like a couple years. So we'll see how long I stick with it. Loading 1K odds that I've managed to whittle down. So I caught 3 shinies of the same Pokemon. Getting shiny Pokemon is almost too easy now. Almost feels like it has next to no value. I never ever catch any. So I will say, like, I'm always still impressed by it. Out of curiosity, what did you catch? No, if his mama catches you snacking, she'll clobber you good. And also, what Pokemon game were you playing? Nothing to eat here. Just oranges as far as the eye can see. Go. Caught 3 shiny Seadra in Pokemon Scarlet. So you're going to be doing a giveaway for them when I hit 300. Oh, that's cool. I did not play any of Scarlet and Violet, unfortunately. Pokemon is another one that I kind of go through phases with. Like, I skip a few gens and then I get, like, kind of obsessed. but I haven't had time, for better or for worse, to play. But Scarlet and Violet look good. Oh, with the only like problem really seeming to be like the kind of being a little overpowered for the Switch. Well, for what I'm keeping the other two. Hey Sakuya, my little blossom. Please soon don't be a creep. Mighty fine thanks to us. Hey, why doesn't she say something? 'Cause you're a creep and she doesn't want to talk to you. Come to think of it, I haven't seen her around lately. She didn't kick the bucket, did she? Come on, Sakuya, let's see that pretty little face of yours. I know, let's ask old Mr. Orange what's going on. I mean, we could ask Mr. Orange, or we could go into the glowing thing, maybe? I don't know. Scarlet and Violet run like dog water and have loads of issues, but it definitely has some serious highs. Some of the most fun I've had on a first playthrough in Pokemon in years. Oh, it sounds wonderful. I really wanted to do Sword and Shield as well. I started. I think I have Sword. I started it and I was really enjoying it, but I never got very far. Sort of just other people playing the Switch in the household, and me not having time to. And yeah, I mean that just kind of happens a lot. I put as my second favorite Pokemon. I mean that sounds good. Yeah, trying to think of. I kind of love Gen 1. I know it's got a lot of flaws, and there's some horrible balance issues, but I really love it. I think I probably could do, like... I haven't played all of them. But from the ones that I've played, I really like Gen 1. I really like Gen 4, Gen 2. And then I think I only ever played also a little bit of Gen 3, and I don't love Gen 3. I know a lot of people kind of do, but I could never get into it. I knew Poe was going to say Gen 1. Loitering. Sword and Shield's fun honestly has best atmosphere in a Pokemon game for big battles, but they overtuned it in making it the difficulty easier. Yeah, I imagine that's sort of a hard thing to do as a dev, like tuning the balance just right. You know, and especially if you're trying to get more and more people into it, I could see it like, you know, tipping too far into the easy. Ah, you're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss you gave me. Well, White One, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You are a spunky little thing, aren't you? Go ahead and have your fun, but don't disturb the villagers. I have other things to worry about. Loring says, Gen 6, Gen 3 remakes is my favorite. Gen 3 with the quality of life of Gen 6 Mega Evolution. The core of Gen 3 was great. Cool! I had forgotten that they had done a remake of Gen 3. I think I kind of wanted to check that out. Was that on the 3DS? Trying to remember. Propeller says, I really enjoyed Sword and Shield as far as the atmosphere and vibes. I love a lot of the characters and Pokemon designs. Certainly not the most challenging, but I don't usually play Pokemon games expecting a huge challenge, so it wasn't a letdown for me in that respect. Get it, Mr. Orange? I'm pretty sure, like, the only trainer in the main story of Pokemon Sword and Shield is likely on 3DS. Okay, that's probably why I missed it. I did not... I didn't have any money when the 3DS came out. I I never got one, and I know a lot of people, the Wii U did not do particularly well, to put it nice, but I was probably would have gotten one had I had the money for it back then, but I just didn't. Snowball, have you witnessed the majestic figure of Konohana? Konoha? Oh, my name's Naruto Uzumaki. Um, Konohana. He had been withered and leafless, but as you no doubt noticed, she has made a miraculous recovery. My dancing must have made a connection with the sacred tree. However, she still won't respond to my questions. Perhaps her evil-plagued spirit has ascended to heaven. No, it cannot be. But if it has, my secret Konohana shuffle shall summon it back. Is that some kind of dance? Now you're talking, Gramps. If only, if only I could harness the power of the earth. Dance more? Yeah, I also really missed, like, I remember one time in, like, the group of friends that I hung out with in university, everyone was, playing Animal Crossing on the 3DS, and I kind of like, oh, I wish I could play, but yeah, I didn't have it. Come to see the Konohana Shuffle, have you? Well, I don't expect my dance to have any effect right now. I need the power of the earth to save the sacred tree spirit. The only power that can restore all of our withered trees. If I were to perform the secret dance, I would never again... Oh, just look at me. I've become so gloomy in my old age. She'll save Konohana Shuffle till after all our withered trees are restored. Okay, so I guess I have to see if I can find more withered trees. Loitering says, I bought a DS with my own money when I was 14. Niece smashed the screen, so my parents bought me a 3DS, Pokemon Y, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire for Christmas. That sounds awesome. Well, not the smashing, but, you know, the 3DS plus a load of games. Value X and Y might be my favorite gen. I did really enjoy Sword and Shield, though. Diamond and Pearl were fun. I didn't play a lot of others and missed Black and White 1 and 2, Sun and Moon, Gold, Silver. I liked the Gen 2 remakes quite a bit. They came out after Diamond and Pearl. I really enjoyed those as well. In fact, I think I enjoyed those a lot more than I enjoyed Gen 2 when it came out. Gen 2 is good, but I think at the time, for whatever reason, I just wasn't really in love with it. I don't even know if I could give you a great answer as to why. Oh, what a joy to see life returning to the land. Just one more to go. We will be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. Okay, so what am I missing? There's a withered tree that I did not find. Green, Scarlet, and Violet are honestly some of my favorites too. Okay. A lot of love for those. Maybe I'll go back and play sometime. Like X and Y had a lot of problems with it though. Story was very short, one of the easiest E4s. Rivals were kind of meh. None of the characters were super memorable except for Lysander, in my opinion. I do think Aura's took all the mechanical changes of 6 and dialed Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire up to 11, so if you had all the great stuff Gen 6 with the girth, for the lack of a better word, of Gen 3. Serene, I also really like Legends Arceus. Loitering. Legends Arceus is also really, really good. Cool. I've heard good things. I never played Legends, but yeah, I heard really good things about it. there's a lot that, man, talk about just like lack of playing time. Always kills. And I've said it before, but like there were a lot of reasons that I started, you know, trying out the Twitch thing. One sort of side benefit, one thing I was kind of glad that it kind of gave me the chance to do was play some, games that I had bought that I never got a chance to. Sort of go back and actually like play video games because I actually enjoy playing, and I hadn't really played anything for years other than just the occasional like one-off. Legend of Arceus is dope. Getting teleported to ancient Sinnoh, I think, like creating the Pokedex. A lot of really cool influence from Hokkaido, Ainu. It's really cool. Well, that's cool. I did not know that it kind of like tied into like Hokkaido and that part of Japan. That's really neat. Ganoush. That really hurt. Okay. Actually, being a Pokemon researcher in the game, being a Pokedex first was super refreshing. That's cool. Yeah, no, you guys are making me want to play Pokemon. There was a little part of me that was sort of thinking about getting a capture card for myself for Christmas. I don't know that I will, only because I don't think I'm going to have the money to, but sooner than later I probably will get the capture card. I really want to kind of open up being able to do, if nothing else, like the Switch Classic Library games, because it'd be nice to add those to Saturdays. Stuff that I could do in a couple of Saturdays. Like, I don't know, like Mario World 1 and 2, um, stuff like that. Be fun. So, seriously considering getting one sooner than later. I'm just not quite sure when it's going to work out. But it might be fun too to do a few Nintendo games too, just in general, some of the newer ones. Kind of want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza. I have it, and I just haven't had a chance to even touch it. So, there's a part of me that would be like, that would be a lot of fun to do on stream. These are swords he trains with, but are rusty and don't look like they've been used in years. So, but also could do like Pokemon ZA as well. That'd be kind of fun. I know some people have some mixed feelings with it, but like I've been watching some people play and it actually looks like it's kind of fun. I know it's not quite the same thing as Arceus, but I think kind of in the same style, isn't it? Oh boy, there's the one I missed. I knew it was probably like really obvious and I just kept walking past it. Alright, let's see what this guy has to say first. Every single withered tree in the village is now in full bloom. Now all we must do is wait for the miracle to take place. Okay. Let's go ahead and save since we're here. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, I should have gotten some more water. I need to get better about refilling my water bottle before I start these darn things. Alright. At last, the answer to all my prayers. All the village's trees have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree Konohana. Sake of Valor. But first I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip the sake, and soon we shall see blossoms. Yes, very gingerly. Let's go, Mr. Orange. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Hey, Gramps, you okay? You got a real weird look in your eyes. Snowball, be soon. What you're about to see is the stuff of legends. I don't know how I feel about his stink breath. Behold the secret of secrets. I give you the Konohana Shuffle. Oh. Uh. It didn't work, not even a bit. The tree was supposed to become a blaze of blossoms. Is the Konohana Shuffle nothing but a sham? Oh, and people are in ads, so I will give just a moment. Oh. Hey, anyone out there in YouTube land. Thanks for checking this out. Speaking through time and space to you. Oh, you guys are back. Guess what? I waited for you to come back. Alright. Never shopping at grocery outlet. Now they curse me with these ads. Alright. Is the Konohana Shuffle nothing but a sham? No, it cannot be. I won't give up. I shall keep dancing till Konohana blossoms. Once again, the secret of secrets. The Konohana Shuffle. I also accidentally bumped my volume way up while I was stretching. Mr. Orange was obliterating my ears for just a minute. Hey, I got it this time. Lawyer says, yes, show me your secrets, Mr. Orange. Oh no, I messed it up. Probably Mr. Orange hitting the yoinky splanky. Okay, I guess I have to focus. I can't read. I can't read and paint at the same time. Grandpa's dance looks like it might actually work. Emmy, give him a hand, okay? Oh, did I just do a swear? What did I say? I must not have been paying attention. I'll have to mute that on the VOD. Well, you know, I can't say it, then I would be doing a swear. That's fair. Oh no. No, don't clip it. Don't clip it. That's how you know I'm tired. Saturday. Well, this is the late night stream. Said evil poop word at 1 hour and 10 minutes. Oh no. Alright, just in case anyone is watching this in the future and you are underage, the word will be muted and you will not be able to tell what it is. Don't worry about it. And and you don't have to swear to be cool, kids. Ah, great Amaterasu. Sakuya, you're alive and you look very nice. Oh, please don't tell me this is going to be a pervert moment. Little bug friend, I see you are full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery. Your words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. Oh, thanks to you all, I have been restored and re-energized. Okay. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. I told Nikki on you. Oh no. I cannot guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon, but if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I will remain in Kamiki, praying for your mission's success. I look forward to gazing upon you again. Imagine you do a whole dance to bring a minor deity and they go, one I need to thank most is this dog. I'd lose it. Right. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. I will admit, I have sworn on screen a couple times. When I played Night in the Woods, which was one of the first games that I streamed, a lot of there's some salty language in the dialogue, and a couple times I was like, should I censor this? Should I not? And there were a couple times where I tried to censor anything that was like four-lettery, or at least just not speak it aloud. And at least one of the times I slipped, just because, you know, you're reading the dialogue, you get into it, and you're just like, oh, well, so much for the PG rating there. Oh man, what now? Jerkface, I can't believe it, I missed it. I'm sorry. I've disappointed everyone. Tier 2 swears and above are censored. At least I also gave you the timestamp. That's true, there is a timestamp. I will have to... You know what the worst part is? And I mean it. I didn't even notice that I had said anything. When you said that, I swear, I'm like, I did? Oh no. Also, ow. Poor monkey guy. Asugami, O Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki, but the time has come for I, Asugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of flora gods, to reveal myself. May the power be of assistance on your grave request. For Pally, he swore as easily as he breathed. Swearing. I know it's because I've never heard you swear and caught me off guard. Yeah, I try to, like I said, I really do try to keep the streams PG. I'm also trying to swear less just in life because not to like peek too much under the hood or whatever, but like in my job, my former boss who retired, really nice guy, but swore like a sailor, and I picked up a lot from him. And so in my job, I got really bad, and I realized it's like, oh man, it's gotten bad. I need to clean this up for a lot of reasons, including the fact that I would occasionally just drop just like sailor talk in front of clients, and I'm like, oh, I can't do that. That's really bad. That looks really bad. So I've been trying to clean up quite a bit. Propelli, why do these guys have Dr. Seuss energy? No joke. Jerkface me trying to imagine it. Loitering. It's like hearing a teacher swear. I'm gonna swear. I'm gonna try to swear more. I want to be cool. Holy smokes, that was Hasagami. With the water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out. Come on, this way, Amy. Actually, this will be helpful, I guess, because this will let us get into the forest. Rapalia wants to be a cool kid. Been eyeing that treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? Make them like stepping stones all the way to the islet. The water lily brush technique creates lily pads on water. All you gotta do is draw circles on the water. Come on, Furball. Let's see you work wonders with that brush of yours. Alright, let's give it a shot. Yes, that's it. Hey, hey, wipe that smirk off your face, Furball. At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. I know, now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. Remember the waterway leading to the forest that I told you about? Yeah, I gotcha. Loitering. You wouldn't think it by watching my streams or talking to me, but I actually excel at not swearing in a professional environment. That's good, and I had lost that ability. Jerkface says, I found out because of a sleep recording app that I swear in my sleep. Oh no! Our little Sakia is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. Obtaining sun fragment. Collect 3 of these bright fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. Propelli was saying my boss swears more than me on the job. Yep, that was, that was the environment that I kind of was in, and actually the job I was in before was, we didn't talk to clients at all. It was all like internal sort of stuff, and all of my coworkers just let loose. So, you're in that kind of environment, and it kind of, becomes the culture, and you sort of get used to it, and then it becomes a habit, and then you come home, and you keep talking that way, and then you get in trouble, or you're in a new job where you're client-facing, and then you start talking like that in front of clients, and it's like, oh, I could get in deep trouble. I need to be a little bit more careful with my words. So, and that was just kind of, yeah, that's been prompting me. And then my new coworker, after my boss retired, they're a lot, they tend to not swear at all, and so to try to be respectful, I've also been trying to work on it. Not a trace of evil remains here. Life in the village is restored. Haha, you certainly look pleased with yourself. But still now, great darkness shrouds your vision. May the enlightenment of Buddha await you. And it should be, like, really clear. Like, I don't want to, would never ever want to shame anyone who's swearing. That's not the point. It's more of just a personal thing, and trying to make this stream PG friendly. Ah, Okami Amaterasu, beloved mother to us all, I'm flattered that you have judged my prayers worthy. The vile creatures that threaten our world are growing in strength. It is of the utmost importance that we exercise great caution. As you rejuvenate each guardian sapling, I sprout a new fruit. These are known as guardian fruit. They contain wondrous treasures that I am honored to offer you. Each time you revive a sapling, you may return to Kamiki for more. Here, receive my offering. Your journey will be a long one, but perhaps this will aid you. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Got that fireball? Revive a sapling and you get some fruit. Don't be shy, there's nothing like a present from a hot babe. Lawyering. My parents let me swear a lot growing up, which is why I'm able to use it so colorfully, but also kind of program when I can and can't swear. I can turn it off pretty seamlessly. That's good. We'll have a ciggy, but my only later got washed. Uh-oh. Oof. Yeah, that doesn't do him very good. Is this where I can't? I've already been here, haven't I? Serene. Oh no, Eastern. Jerkface. My parents were so strict on swearing, I didn't swear in front of them till I was like 21. Lawyering. I don't care if you swear at home, but not in public or around company type deal. Okay. Gotcha. Who did that? Oh no. So I don't smoke, but I do kind of like nice lighters, and I actually got myself a Zippo, and it's really pretty, and I like to carry it around, but the lighter fluid like dries up in it really fast, and I'm not sure if I've done something wrong or if that's just the nature of Zippos. Not sure if there was any benefit in doing that, but I was kind of hoping that I'd get something cool for putting a lily pad in the pond. Oh well. Zippos are super weird. I love butane lighters. I had a cool butane lighter that came out like a little torch, a torch, like a blowtorch. There we go. I was trying to think of the word. I missed that thing. It was so useful. Where you don't just fill it, you have to like soak it. Yep, exactly. Yeah, you have to crack it open and soak the cotton or whatever it is that it uses as its reservoir. But it tends to dry out, especially if you don't use it a lot. Like, it felt like every time I'd fill up the lighter and then I'd set it down somewhere and be like, okay, well, I'll light up a candle or something later. I'd get like 2 or 3 good uses out of it, and then all of the lighter fluid had evaporated. It was really frustrating. I actually don't know where it ran off to. I haven't seen it for a while. I kept it like out in my utility. I guess I don't really have a utility room. I kept it out in the garage next to the washer and dryer. But yeah, it's wandered off and I haven't seen it in a while. Jerkface, I saw a lighter once that was shaped like a gun. It looked kind of cool. Loitering. Whenever it seems full, it needs to sit and then be refilled. It's kind of annoying. Yep, exactly. Serene. Butane lighters are wonderful for cigars. Loitering. They also need to be kind of broken in a sense. Yeah. I think if I find it, though, I'll definitely put it in a better spot, because I do like it. And if nothing else, it's a neat looking lighter. It's got a cool little design, I think was like laser etched into it. So, which is part of the reason I got it. I think I had seen a bunch of like, I don't know if anyone's like ever gotten down this rabbit hole, but like the people restoring metalwork sort of stuff um, on YouTube. Like they'll have like, hey, I found this frying pan in like 3 layers of mud, and I cleaned it up, and now it's gorgeous and beautiful. And so I kind of like go down that rabbit hole and get like watch a bunch of those sort of things. Oh, and so I saw a couple actually that were like, hey, here's this Zippo from like 4,000 years ago, and I fixed it, and it looks beautiful now. And so I would watch those. I'm like, Zippos are cool. I want one really bad. And then I had the opportunity to get one, and I did. Loitering, yeah, like old guns and stuff, exactly. Or old tools. Like, probably one of my favorites was like someone had like an old um, bread slicer or something from Germany that was like 100 years old. And it's like so cool to see it restored. It's like, this is so beautiful. I don't know what I would use this for because I don't have enough like uncut bread ever to make something like this useful. But it sure looks neat. And yeah, watching them like restore a Zippo from like World War One era, it's always just kind of fascinating. Agatha Forest. The cursed zone expanded into the forest. Thought evil would shun areas with so much grass and trees. Must really be some curse the way it's changing the forest. Oh, here we go. Another statue. Has everyone turned to stone? The only way to help them is to rid this cursed zone of evil. Oh, okay. That is killing me. Good to know. Don't don't stand in that stuff, not for long. What is Poe doing? What is Poe supposed to be doing? Oh, once you go in it, you're just kind of stuck with it falling. Oh, grody. That's gnarly. Loitering. I found an emergency lighter with 0 fluid, but somehow still lights. The gods smile upon me this day. Very nice. Slice. Oh, he's already dead. Alright. Am I supposed to just go down here? Yeah, maybe. Okay. I'm happy with that. Huh? What's a house doing here in this cave? How could anyone live here with that cursed zone spreading around? There. I put out the fire. I am so. I'm sure I've complained about this before, but like, so I'm playing on a PlayStation controller, and I'm used to Nintendo controllers. So when it's using Xbox controls, I'm just sitting here like, I don't know what this means. Which button is A? And it takes a lot of willpower to try to like remember that A is B and B is A. And then it's almost worse when it's like X because I'm like, yeah, there's an X on the PlayStation controller. I got this. Poe don't got this. Wait, I've been bouncing between three myself, and oh boy, do I know your pain. Yep. I had a really hard time visually parsing what was going on with this person because I kept focusing on the deer skull, and I'm like, what is with their face? And then I'm like, oh, they're wearing a deer skull. It's a person with a hat, like pretty much all the characters in this game. Get it together, Poe. Ha ha ha! You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. May call me Madame Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. Bone Reader, Madame Fawn. Jerkface. Just same ad for KFC Christmas meal, and I guess they brought biscuits back because they removed them from the Canadian stores. But they introduced a dessert biscuit. That's intense. Oh no. That's wild. I Jerkface, I just went to Popeyes like a day ago. Lori, the biggest one is that Nintendo has the inverse confirm button of Xbox and PlayStation messes me up constantly. Pally, what's a dessert biscuit? Jerkface, it's like full of cream, biscuit with cream cheese. Sounds like it should be against the law. Sounds a little wild. I would try it. Looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was not predestined to happen. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui's adventure. You saw the enormous cursed area on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren. All who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this. Orochi. Even so, the rate at which it spreads, incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. Perhaps you will encounter one hidden here in Agata Forest. It's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I'm a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I can even tell your future, Wolf. Interested? Sure. Then I will listen to what the bones have to say, friend. Wah! 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 It's coming to me. I can see it. In the dense and leafy forest, inside a cave sealed by a rock, part of the wood sprite waits to be revived. Waits for a holy bomb to break the cracked rock. I can't tell you any more for now. Have to seek out clues for yourself. Ha ha ha. Prediction. Okay. Imagine that's probably like sort of like hints. if you find yourself lost. Ooh, what's this nonsense? I'm not quite sure what that did. Is this where I'm supposed to put a bomb? Or is this just like a weird thing? Oh, it's just a weird thing. Loitering. Popeyes better than KFC every day of the year. I really love Popeye's chicken sandwich. I haven't had KFC's for a long time. I would be like, I'd have a hard time saying that one is better than the other, but I can definitely say there's like personal preference. I do really like the Popeyes, but when I say that, what I really mean is I really like their chicken sandwich. A lot of their other stuff I find is like, at least the one that I go to, they tend to overcook it. Like the chicken strips are always super duper dry. Um, so I just kind of stick to the chicken sandwich, but it is very, very, very good. The thing I'm most sad about is they have their ghost pepper chicken sandwich, and it is disappointingly um, not particularly spicy. And every time I get it, I kind of hope that it's going to be like delicious and hyper spicy, and it's always like, this is. The chicken's great, the pickles are great, and I tend to be very pickle snobby when it comes to like pickles on sandwiches, but those are really good. But it's never hot. I always want it to just burn my mouth out, and it never does. It's very depressing. Okay, guess I'm not going over there. This is where I came from, right? Yeah. Can't go down there, maybe? Can I go down there? Oh, here we go. That's a guardian sapling. What's it doing down here? Amy, time for that magic brush of yours. Make that sucker bloom. Come on. Sometimes the camera likes to fight, I've noticed. Cool. Devout beads. New divine instrument guarded by a guardian sapling, eh? Well, Sakya is going to spoil you at this rate. Anyway, this is going to make your life a whole lot easier. Monsters are going to try to get yeah, any way they can. You need to equip a good divine instrument and practice with it. Remember, there's more than simply equipping. They can be equipped as a sub-weapon or a main weapon. Weapons effect will differ depending on how it's equipped. You can even pull off some secret techniques with your sub-weapons. Even after a 100-year nap, you can remember that much, right? You know you're not too bright, but no sweat, no thinking involved. Excuse me. Just try to equip that new divine instrument as a main weapon. Okay? Another one. Sure. Got the hang of it? Well, let me give you an example. You know that mirror of yours? Well, it acts as a shield when equipped as a sub-weapon. You're under attack, press Y to guard with it. You can test it out on the monsters in the area. Oh, and one more thing. Remember what Sakuya said, don't you? The sacred tree in Kamiki Village will bear a guardian fruit. Each time a guardian sapling is revived, make sure to stop by Sakuya's tree whenever you return to Kamiki. Okay. Slick. Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour. Tao Master Waka. What's up with that guy? That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back. You look kinda weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Hey, think you're so special? Way up there, huh? Loitering. I hate this dude. Get down here and talk face to. Wait, do you say crimson shading? Can you see Ami's true form? Hey, he drew a sword. Wee! This is how I get my point across. Pun intended. Did I ever tell you guys I entered a joke competition? You could enter up to 10 jokes. And I was really excited. I thought one would do well. But all my jokes failed. I didn't get any prizes. I was hoping that I'd get one, but not one in... No. Oh, butchers the joke. But no pun intended. The moment the cursed zone started spreading across Nippon, alright, I'm just gonna go to bed. Right. Loitering. This dude's just a Timu Gambit. Oh, now that is an insult. That is a rare and beautiful insult. I hate him. Entered a joke competition. Waka would win just by entering. Minus 20. Nice try, Poe. I don't understand what the joke was. Yes. I totally butchered it. I am so tired I can't even talk. Um, I will try one more time. It's something like I entered a joke competition. You could enter 10 jokes, but none of them won. Not one in pun. Not one in. See, I can't even do it. No pun intended. No pun in my 10 won. Sort of. The joke's funnier when you explain it, right? Yeah. We're probably no give up. No, stop. He's already dead. I know, I know. I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna save after this. I'm too tired. I can't do it. Someone take the mic. Alright. The moment the cursed sound started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure there move the sacred sword, Tsukuyomi, flee into Kamiki village and sealed the entrance with a huge rock. You guys know anything about that? Loitering says sheep herder staff creeps out from behind the curtain. Oh. When I saw his name, my very first thing I thought of was Fozzie Bear. It's all kind of like, feels like it's like a synergy. It all kind of flows together. Waka, waka, waka. You guys know anything about that? This guy gives me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him. Huh. Am you getting all worked up again? Magnifique. Magnifique. There we go. I won't have it any other way. Now you shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Behold, pillow talk? Why is his sword called pillow talk? Huh? It's rock, baby. Well, you see, you could have made a Fozzie Bear reference, did a mediocre or even bad impression, and that would have been funnier. She could have been for sure. Because Waka isn't allowed in 50 yards of a school zone. Oh no! Let's rock, baby. Do I have to fight this guy? What a schmuck. Oh, Lord, really? Oh, okay, I see that. I hate Waka. Let's rock, baby. Dude thinks he's Dante or something. Absolute loser. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. That's enough for now. Too late now. You're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait. You know this guy, Ami? Heh. Heh heh heh. Heh. Well, that was pretty tactless. Excuse-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area. It consumed all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary eight-headed serpent. Orochi? Absolute loser. He seems kind of like a Ponce. Do not utter that name without reason. That alone could curse the weak of mind. Rochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and it's evil. Oh, loitering. That's an actual DMC reference, by the way. Clover Studio, who would go on to form Platinum, is headed by Hideki Kamiya. Brains behind Devil May Cry and later Bayonetta. Cool. Uh, you know, the cave in the middle of the lake over on Shinshu Field. but someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukiyomi. The beast's evil has caused a cursed zone to cover these lands. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. I had a friend who was way into Devil May Cry, but I never played it. Whoever did it waited till I was back in the capital. Where even still Waka's too much of a loser. He almost hurts DMC's brand just by referencing it. No love for Waka. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesize. I like that Amaterasu's fallen asleep. Very good. Way ahead of you. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. Serene. They may have freed Orochi, but Maru is still sealed. I was trying to think of something to say, like, related to Naruto just now, but, like, does Naruto have a catchphrase? And all I can think of is, I'm gonna be king of the pirates, but that's One Piece. That's Monkey D. Luffy, and I'm just sitting here like, what? What is Naruto's catchphrase? He has one, right? Believe it. Oh, that's right. Oh, man. Oh, dude, not only is Waka a colossal killer, he actively makes the story worse with every appearance. Oh, yep. That Orochi's gonna be mincemeat when we're through with it. So you're the ones who revived the trees in this area, but a lot of time's passed since Orochi's return. You better pick up the pace, ma chérie. What? I'm sorry to say, our battle just now was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. That's enough. Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw fleeing to Kamiki. Kinda dropped it post Naruto. Oh gee, I guess people clowned on it enough that the author pulled in the reins and sheeped it. Ah. Yeah. I was gonna say, I've read the entirety of the manga series. I do kind of remember them, like, it not showing up that much after a certain point, which is probably why I don't remember it. Not until you reminded me. How do we know it wasn't you? Relax, my little bouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. Naruto couldn't go 5 minutes without screaming believe it in the original series, especially in the anime. I do remember that. And that's why I'm like, I was frustrated because I'm like, I know he had one. I couldn't think of it. But yeah, I got the last like 20 volumes or something, which is what I had left after not reading it for years and years and years from the library. And I read those last 20 volumes all in one go, and he never uses it in that. And that's like, you know, anime-wise, Shippuden era. I foresee a log in Big Thrills. You know what I'm talking about when the time comes? Anyway, must be off. The work of a prophet is never done. Au revoir, baby. Um, what a freak. Who the heck does he think he is? Hey, wake up, Emmy. We got work to do. Alright, save point time. But yeah, I'd say, like, it wasn't bad. Like, I enjoyed. The thing. As sort of like a fluff read, but it's not my favorite. Um, manga or that I've ever read, to be sure. I was kind of glad to see it finish up, but it kind of overstayed its welcome is kind of how I felt about Naruto in general. Shippuden swapped it out for the much less subtle as a speech habit, which they tied into the story later on. He said it infrequently in the first series, if I remember correctly, but it started saying it super frequently in Shippuden. For Paleo, I have returned and I see it has devolved into Naruto. Yes, it has. Oh, I did recently read Silver Spoon, which was actually sort of a recommendation by Perpalio, and that was really good. And before that, I read Delicious in Dungeon, which was really good too. Loitering. Naruto could have been goated if it didn't completely beef the fourth Great Ninja War. Yeah, I kind of, yeah. There's a lot of parts in Naruto where I kind of got a little frustrated with the story and how it was going. It was not my, like I said, I was kind of glad to finish it because I like read a big chunk of it and then I hadn't come back to it for like 15 years. So it was nice to finish and just see how everything wrapped up, but I don't think I'd put it on my favorites list or anything. Serene says, yes, I love Silver Spoon. I'm currently watching Delicious in Dungeon, having Damien from Smosh as Leos catches me off guard occasionally, but he's got a really good VA, so I forget quickly. I absolutely love uh, Sungwon Cho, and having him, and I can't remember his character's name, but the dwarf is just absolutely incredible. I love listening to his voice. He's so much fun. Propeller. A lot of aspects of Naruto that hold up really well, but it definitely has its issues. Yeah, that's. There are parts that I like, but there were a lot of parts I didn't like. Naruto is a mixed bag. So, but yeah. All right, cool. Well, hey guys, I'm super sleepy. I'm doing bad at the game. I'm getting my butt kicked by Waka. Waka, waka, waka. And, yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. Thank you so much for coming in. Loitering. Propalio, absolutely, but the ending beefed it so bad people write off the rest. The beginning and end got a rock, or people just be angry. Loitering says, there we go. Yeah, there's my dumb. That was so much better, Poe. You should have done that in the first go around. I almost did. I picked the wrong joke to go with. Propalio, tell another joke, Poe Hunter. No. Nope. Propalio, amen to that. Just look at Mass Effect 3. Or don't. I. Okay. Poe's about ready to drop one more hot take before he stops for the night. Just get everyone to unfollow him. I thought Mass Effect 3 was really good up until the end. I thought it was like genuinely really great until the last 10 minutes. So, I don't think that's a hot take. The first Poe round, pun intended. I don't know, Perpalio. I've heard a lot of people just curse the name of Mass Effect 3, just completely say the game sucked because of the ending. I liked it up until the ending. I thought it was great up until then. I was so disappointed. It was a letdown. But anyway, um, it was all about. I was all about it until the last 10 to 30 minutes. Talk about dropping the ball. Loitering says, I have no opinions on Mass Effect, but it isn't that just kind of the common opinion. I, I remember people just cursing 3 as a whole, like saying that the ending ruined the entire game for them, and I don't feel the same way. I guess that's maybe what I should be saying, was that, like, despite how bad the ending was, I enjoyed it enough that I actually would say I like it. And sort of the revamped ending, though flawed, I feel like kind of balanced it out a little bit better. It wasn't as awful. Most people I've heard talk about it like the game, but the ending beefed. Yeah. Okay, masterclass in how important endings are. Most room temperature take. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Uh, and really, with that, I probably should go to bed because I am falling asleep as I sit. I don't know if it ruins the game, but it ruins the story experience, which is maybe the same thing. Yeah, intertwined in a heavy way. Loitering, thank you for the raid. Thank you, raiders, for hanging out, putting up with my very terrible, terrible joke with my potty mouth and everything else. Serene, Propalio, thank you so much for being here and modding for me. Much obliged. Next week, it'll be a short stream week. We'll just be doing Monday and Tuesday. Um, oh, Sammy Musty for follows. Thank you. I missed that. Thank you guys for following. I'm so sorry I didn't call out on that. The notification, I never see the notifications. I gotta put a bot in there so I get notifications a little bit better. It doesn't, it doesn't show up, like it's a tiny little corner of my screen. But thank you. I really genuinely appreciate it. If you guys are still here, thank you. And next time you come in, I will thank you. So, all right, y'all. Um, yeah, short stream week next week, just Monday and Tuesday. I think we're gonna do Creeks on Monday, and then we might be doing RuneScape Winter event on Tuesday. Uh, Loring says, if you need help, I can free up 5 minutes to help you set up a chat for value. Please do. Yeah, no, I might take you up on that. I need to find a time where I can. That's the problem. No, I appreciate it. I might do that. It's all the only problem that I have is I'm always just so gosh darn busy. But maybe very soon you'll get like a little DM and be like, "Hey, help me out." Uh-oh, we're sitting here. The days keep changing. Pretty soon the moon's gonna fall on us. Uh, I don't work, so usually you can flex it. Even if it's midstream, just let me know. I can take 5. Okay, I appreciate it. I might reach out to you soon, and I mean that. Um, but yeah. All right, y'all. Have a good weekend. If I don't catch any of y'all, have a wonderful, happy holiday season, whatever your persuasion may be. I hope to see you guys again soon. And also, Jerkface, thank you for coming in as well. Always nice to have you. All right. Good night, y'all.